Welcome to Put It All on the Table. Um, just a greeting to you all. Glad that you guys decided to join us this Monday to start your week off right, as Jackie had stated. Well, Jackie,
Hi, welcome. Thank you all for being here, and thank you to our followers. We keep going up on our following number and Instagram and Facebook. Also YouTube, we're getting some subscribers there as well. So thank you to all of our followers. As always, we're here to raise awareness on mental health, break barriers, and have open and honest and raw conversations. I'm Jackie, the wellness advocate,
I'm Roberta, the tool lady.
and we are the queens that talk about it and be about it. So today we bring in the topic of seasonal stress. Yes. And today we're talking about seasonal stress, and Roberta is going to lead us in this topic. So go ahead, Roberta.
Okay. Well, season's greetings. And sometimes it's a little tough with season greetings, right? Um, and there's so many reasons, right? This is like the end of the year. This year has went by so fast, not to even mention the time that we have now. And then just think about all the things we have to do in these last 3 weeks before the new year. And what, 2 weeks before Christmas. So we just got a lot going on. So it's a lot of stress. It's a lot of natural stress. So the stress comes from it could be past grief. It could be, the loss of something. It could be just not being able to keep up with your time, having just so much to do and so many obligations. For a lot of people, depending on your job, it may be the end of the physical year. Depending on your job, it may be the busiest time of year. If you work in retail, this is busy for you. So now you're working with all these different people. Then on top of that, it may be a lack of resources. When you think about your obligations to your family, am I buying gifts? Who am I buying gifts? What gifts am I buying? So all of these things play a big part on your seasonal stress. If you got too much on your to-do list, if you put one together, um, if you're navigating family conflict, Aunt Sally don't like Aunt Lisa. So if everybody gonna meet at your house or cousin Jamie's house, you already know what that atmosphere is going to be like, right? You already know it's going to be some tension. So navigating family conflict, how are you going to do it? What's going on with that? Again, struggling with gifts, financial strain, commercialization. So just overspending. I could put this on my credit card. I got it. So just a little bit of all of these things. Struggling with expectations. I've heard people say, I want my children to have more than I did, but I can't afford more, but I want them to have more. So you're putting yourself in a bind because you're setting expectations very high, but you're putting yourself in a debt, in a system of debt. So struggling with the expectations. Uh, the again 5 is the grief and loss. Some of the places at the table gonna be empty this holiday. Some of the conversations are not gonna be the same. And feeling disappointed, you know, man, it just ain't what it all adds up to be, right? When I hear a certain Christmas song, I don't feel like that anymore. As a grown person, we always say, you know what, when we were children, we just had that magic of the holidays. So when we just felt like, oh wow, it's Christmas, it's the New Year's, we just got that magic, what we call the magic of the holidays. But as adults, it ain't so magical, right? So the last one is loneliness. Uh, so there's a lot of people who are lonely during this time of year. A lot of people are isolated. And of course, they've been isolated most likely all year long, but they're really isolated now at a time where people are generally going off with groups of people, whether it be co-workers, family, close friends. So just being mindful of that, of those different places and different things that people may be going through as the seasons go through. Some people are traveling for the holidays. So you may be somewhere that you're not really, you usually are not, and that's some stress. That's some anxiety. Going through the airport can be some stress and anxiety. So all of these things are part of holiday stress. So Jackie, what you want to add something to that?
Okay. Hi. So, having a little trouble with my internet, but I hope y'all can hear me. So, yeah, the holidays definitely do hit different when you're an adult, right? Because you're right. As a kid, I didn't even think about that. As a kid, you are very excited and yay, Christmas, the gifts and everything. And then as an adult, it's a stressor because you have to figure out, okay, I need to save money. We try saving money throughout the year, but sometimes it doesn't happen because maybe emergencies arose or situation arose where that money that you had set apart, you end up having to touch it. So definitely hits different as an adult. And for me, especially with not having my mom and my grandmothers, it definitely is very different. But I can say that this year I am excited, right? This year, I'm actually excited, looking forward to Christmas and New Year's, and not in a depressive episode. Usually during this time, I'm in a depressive episode, and I'm not this year. So I'm very happy about that. So yeah, definitely hits different as an adult.
Okay. Well, I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you do have some of the seasonal magic coming going on. Now, someone said adulthood really be adulting. That's true. That's true. It does. It is adulting, and it is about being an adult now. And it does change. The dynamics have changed because now we are the people that prepare for all of these things to go on. Um,
Hmm.
now, you had said something, and let me think about it really good. That
And
I
aside from
thought
adulting, but be adulting, life just be lifing.
right, and it do, because as a matter of fact, oh, this is what I was gonna say. Um, because part of this tonight's episode is not only just identifying that, but I want to give you some tips that you can take forward, right? Now, what I found, because like I said, I've had a couple of more than a couple actually of episodes of grief, in the last 10 years, and even one really recent, to be honest. But what I did find was that during Thanksgiving season, I went and helped with the food giveaway with Jackie here. And that really helped me with some of my dreading this time of the year. So I would give you a tip right now or a tool right now. Find a place that you can give your services to. You can go and dedicate some time to, and it wasn't even long. I think it was what, 2 hours, Jackie?
Yeah, it was 2 hours, and I'm glad that that helped you. And with you saying that, um, me just being of a servant, just serving the communities with my role, I think that's what helps me. And that's a dimension of wellness. Your occupational wellness. Uh, to be happy and satisfied with the work that you're doing, so that you can be happy in your life, because if you're dreading going to work and all that. So I know that also has a lot to do with why I'm in this.
Yeah. So it did. It really did put me in a good place, y'all. So go check out, some of your shelters. Go read to some of these children. It's stuff that you could be doing that will also feed to you, give to you. Made my heart really happy. And I really did enjoy it. Like I said, it went by like that, wasn't up but 2 hours. And we really I really enjoyed it. So that would be my tip right now to give you a tool to use. Find a place to plug in your community in and just see what's going on. We I had the guys that were next to me. All they do is go around, the city providing free books. That's their
Mm-hmm.
mission, literature.
Yeah.
You know, and just talking about some of those things just make you feel so good, like okay, and kind of get away from your own stuff. I guess that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
find some get away.
definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I didn't
definitely.
spend any money, so that's even better. Cause shop therapy is good too. But I didn't
Yes.
spend any money. I just, went in and spent some time and actually socialized, and gave some things out and just serving, being a servant. So I think that would be one tool that I would recommend. Now there was two other deals that I wanted to say that came along with it is the seasonal affective disorder, which we've talked about that before. The weather changing, about time it's 5:30, it's dark outside. So in your
Mm-hmm.
brain, you're saying, oh, it's time for me to go to bed. I'm tired. So finding some things to do to counteract that. Now, I do know Hispanic food, the seasonings are also a bonus. And may not be good on your waistline, but it is some natural a natural remedy for this weather, you know. And Jackie, you want to add on to that?
Yes. I yeah, with the seasons just have a lot to do with how someone may be feeling, right? Um, and that not only goes for the seasons where holidays comes around. That's also like with the time change as well. It can affect how someone feels because it gets darker sooner. So there's not sun, or it's gloomy too, so there's not so much sun that one could soak in, when we know that vitamin D is good, and that the lack of vitamin D is linked to depression as well. So that is a part of it as well. Hey Jay.
Hey,
Hey.
y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. I just been hearing bad news left and right.
Oh
Um,
no,
Mhm.
I'm
okay.
I
sorry.
understand. Yeah.
So sorry.
Yeah. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
And of
Yes.
course, Jay with the go ahead, Jay. Introduce yourself.
I'm Jay with the ish. Sorry. I'm like y'all. Life just be lifing, but hey, let me tell you something. I serve a great God, and I'm in high spirit. I'm not gonna let no negativity. I'm not gonna let nothing bother me, baby. And that's one of the things is seasonal stress. Hey, make sure y'all just keep your high hopes. Think about the positive.
Mm-hmm.
This is the season where like it just feels like everything's happening. Death is like happening. People is not making it to 2024. But I just
Mm-hmm.
say just keep your head, and especially when you have kids and parents and friends, family and all that, and just knowing the meaning of family and what it really is, and just sticking to your truth, and just starting to just elevate and be blessed. And like I said, I tell people all the time, if you're not living a uncomfortable life, you know what I'm saying? Because we learn from being uncomfortable. We learn it
Mm-hmm.
from, mistakes and things like that. So you are going to be tested, and that's it's only two roads, you make your own path, or you can follow the fake path, the righteous way, you know what I'm saying? So just
Mm-hmm.
stay motivated, stay positive, just continue to thrive, and just know that, it is a rainbow on the other side of that storm. You're not going to go through that storm forever. Um, I just keep that in mind, and just know that we here for you. You got people praying for you. I'm telling you, I say my prayers all the time, like touch each and every last one of us that's not knowing the known, and that's confusing. I tell God all the time, forgive my sisters and brothers, and forgive myself for being lost as we travel this journey that he called life. So I just want you guys to just continue to stay motivated, stay positive. Just know that when you do put your head down, it's thousands more that's putting that head down. Just make sure, just stay lifted in spirit. And I just pray that you guys have a amazing holiday. And you know um I'm struggling. I'm struggling. My heart just go out, and it's so heavy, and it's really really heavy. Like life is just really just tearing me down. But we all live in this life, and it's just crazy. And what's so crazy about it is we still trying to figure out this life. But
Mhm.
don't I just pray, and I just tell people, don't follow this life, because this life is hell. It is a hellhole that will swallow you down, and it will just hold you down, because this is not right. It's something about this life that's not right. And baby, I just gotta change. My heart gotta change. I gotta change the people that surround me. And sometimes, just I say, for people to just sit back, evaluate your life, and evaluate the people that surround you. If I tell, I used to think like, dang, why I can't have a friend like me, or why I can't have a person that's just good as me. It's people out there. It really is. You just gotta move some shifts on, because let me tell you something. I don't want to drown, and I don't want to fall behind somebody else ignorance, or because somebody else is living this worldly life, because I refuse to get sunk in this worldly life, y'all. I'm just that's how I'm
Okay.
feeling, y'all. That's how I'm coming on, putting it all on the table. So,
Yeah.
season of stress. Yeah.
Yes, definitely,
So,
definitely is real. And it's funny you say life is life in, right? We were just saying that right now, that life is life in,
yeah,
and it's just
yeah.
a lot. And I think, like I was saying, it's not only the season like of holiday, it's the season, like it's winter, there's not so much sun. Also, the climate that we're in, with everything that's going on in, in the Congo, in Gaza, in El Salvador, and Guatemala, and Honduras, and a lot of third world countries. There's just a lot going on. There's a lot going on here with the immigration bills that have been passed. And then the other day on the news, just it keeps circulating, a lady who needs, it's medically necessary for her to get an abortion, and they had approved it, and then Abbott stopped it. And I'm like, seriously, like this world that we live in, like what in the world is this? Like it's just brings everyone down. I know it definitely affects my mood, like stuff that I see, but that's why I try to like not look for it. If I come across it, okay, but I try really not to look for it, because I know for my well-being and for my mental health, and that is also a part of the wellness, dimensions of wellness, that exposing yourself to certain stuff can also have a big impact on your well-being and your mental health. And I definitely agree with you, Jay, with, there's a lot of people that throughout the whole year that I've had to really like just cut off. And also, and that's also another dimension of wellness, your social wellness, your social well-being of who you affiliate yourself with. Surround yourself with people who's going to uplift you, not push you down, because I want everyone to win. And I want to be around those people. I want to be in those
Right.
rooms with people
Mhm.
who want me to win too.
Right.
But you know what? I think I'm gonna go back to, I understand the heaviness. Trust me, I totally get it.
Mhm.
Coming from all of the just the I would say devastation or from the heartbreaks or grief that I've experienced. But
Yeah.
coming back from that, just finding a place that you can do an outlet. Like I said,
Mhm.
volunteering really helped me this year. So finding a place where you are needed, and then I would say to make maybe an effort, not overstimulating yourself. I used to live
Yeah.
in Philadelphia and Memphis. I lived in Memphis too. So what I had to decide was I'm not going to watch the news because
Mhm.
that is what the media does.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what they get paid for. It's stimulating.
Definitely.
And so you not gonna, now maybe now once, or maybe twice, every now and then through the year, if you pay attention, if you watch television all the time, you might get one miracle story. Oh, this was really nice. But
Mhm.
you don't get it all the time with the media.
Yep.
So what I had to learn that I can't consume myself with that. I just
Yes.
can't do it. So what doesn't
Mhm.
necessarily have anything to do with me, I have to either make a plan to change it. Like politics, I need to get out and vote. I got my voting card on my table right now. So I
Yes.
need to be there to
Same.
vote. And if I need to, I need to be front line and go lobby. Because we got that
Mhm.
right to lobby. You got a voice. You can go lobby. Our capitals are open. You can get you some people and go right on to the capitol when they
Yeah.
in house, and they'll be coming back in the new year, as a matter of fact. So there are things that we can do, but to just watch it and set in it, we got to be careful with that. But I will say, find outlets, like to volunteer. That would be a tool I would recommend right now. Find places that need you because people do let you down.
Mhm.
Like I said, if I tell you how many times I've been let down, and not just friends, I'm talking about family.
Man,
I've been betrayed
hey,
by, you know what I'm saying?
hey,
I've been cut in
just
the
the
back
other
by my
day,
family, and that's
literally just the other day, I experienced that, Roberta. I told someone, they asked me, I hadn't talked to this person in a while, right? And this person asked me, "Oh, how's work going? How's your new job going?" I'm like, "Good." And she's like, "Okay." And I'm like, "Yeah, I got promoted. I'm a permanent position. I'm the community outreach and programs manager now, and I'm overseeing and
Congratulations.
thank you, creating programming and stuff, and the one in charge of being in certain rooms, meetings, city hall meetings, especially because we're a civic engagement nonprofit, so we got to be in those city hall meetings and those type of rooms, which is new to me, but I like it. Like, I'm finding out a lot more stuff. But telling this person that I got this promotion, not one congratulation. And this ain't the first time that this specific person that I've told them, and they don't congratulate. And I'm like,
yeah.
that's how I know this validates. Like, this is not the first time, the second time, this is not the third time. Like, what is so hard? Like, if you say you're my friend, what is so hard about saying congratulations? Like, it's a simple word to say congratulations. And again, I want everyone to win. If someone tells me that they have a promotion or got a new job, you know what I do? I'm like, ooh, let's go to dinner, let's go brunch,
Hmm.
let's toast to your new job here at my house. Like, that's what
Mhm.
I do. I do that to everyone and anyone. So it's like very like weird, to me, but that just validates again, like, that person ain't for me, and I'm done trying.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with it because there's two places that I was going to say we have to really be mindful of, and meaning we have to pay attention, not just practicing mindful, but I'm talking about pay attention to, and that's
Yes.
where your energy is going through this season to cut your season stress. Where's your energy going? How's it affecting you? Be aware of that. Also, be aware of any alcohol or substance use that you may be in doing to navigate your emotions. So that, because that's only going to make you feel more at a negative. So,
Yeah.
and then the other thing I would say is, you know what, you got to learn that some people really don't really. It doesn't matter if they're not for you, if they don't give you a congratulations, because you know that you deserve one, right? You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So we got to really be able to tell ourselves, I deserve one. So I don't. It don't matter if you congratulate me or not,
Yeah.
because I congratulate myself. You
I
see what
give
I'm saying?
myself a pat on the back.
Right.
Right, right. And then what I say better, you know what? I've loaned people money and never got it back. They
Yeah.
look at me dead in my face, don't say a word about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling the truth. And that's cool, because guess what? Now I know where we stand.
Mm,
So I see it more of thank you.
mm,
Thank you. Because now
yeah.
you showing me who you are. So now I gotta
Mhm.
go along with who you are. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. Oh, what's her name? She said it. When a person show you who they are, what you supposed to do? You supposed to believe them. So
Mm,
our problem is we want people, we have a thing of putting a label, not label, but putting what we want out of people. We can't change
mhm.
people. That's who they are. That's their character. And so
Yeah.
we can't let it make us feel less than, or it can't add to our stress. I
Yeah.
guess I should say.
And and I would say that, it's okay to feel heartbroken because I
Mm,
know when I had to cut off certain people not too long ago, like maybe the beginning of this year, um I was so heartbroken. Like I was like I went to my sister-in-law's house and I was crying and she was like, "It's okay. Like it's okay to be sad about it. Like it's fine." But, like she's like, people are for a reason and for a season. Like you cannot expect people to be in your life your all your life. Like you can't, and it's okay and it's gonna hurt and it's okay to feel those feelings. So for me, I want to say that it's okay to feel those feelings and for it to be hard because it really, really is hard and it's a heartbreaking to have to cut
yeah,
someone
it
off
is. It is.
and not be able to rely like to pick up the phone and call them because the first person, maybe that's the first few people that because I have my top people that I'm like, "Ooh, I need to call this person because I'm going through something right now and I know that they're gonna help me through this right now." So and I know maybe they're gonna pull up, like I know who will pull up right then and there even if they freaking pulled a 12-hour shift. So I have people in my life, so I know who's for me, I know who's not. And during this season, that's another seasonal stress, right? When those times come when you're having to navigate friendships, relationships, even family relationships, where you're having to cut off family. And I think that one even hurts more, right? Because it's like your blood, you my blood, and I have to cut you off. Like that's ridiculous. And it sucks, especially after I lost my mom. And I think that's why I have even a harder time with the holidays because when I lost my mom and my grandma were the glue. They were the glue to the family. They were the ones that prepared everything for the family gatherings, telling everyone what to get, telling everyone what time to be there at my great grandmother's house. And my great grandmother is still living. As I say that, I need to go visit her. But we would gather there. Now, ask me when's the last time we gathered there? The last
Yeah,
time was in 2016 when my mom and grandma were alive.
yeah,
Aside
yeah,
from that, everyone visits her at their own, time and stuff. And I've tried, to say, hey, let's meet up at grandma's house at this time on this date. And the only one who ends up showing up is me. And then there I go again being heartbroken. So my husband said, you know what, stop it. Because at the end of the day, you're
right.
hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself.
Right.
You're putting your expectations too high because you're relying,
Right.
thinking they're going to show up and they don't. And I've had that situation with friends too, where they say they're going to show up to my house and I go buy food and we grilling or something, got the kids prepared. Maybe I got a movie night lined up, something, and then they don't show up. Know how much that hurts to have to prepare and then people don't show up? Like, that is very hurtful. So now I'm the type of person, like, if we're gonna make plans, it has to be twofold. Like, we're gonna both put something into it, or maybe we'll meet somewhere, because then it's on them, both of us, right, to
Yeah.
meet at a certain location. Just
Mhm.
today, I
Yeah.
met my friend that I hadn't seen her in 9 years. The last time I saw her was when I had Anthony, and I knew her in high school. So that was what, 2008 to 2011. That was at school, something like that. Probably in 2009, so something like that.
Yeah.
And I hadn't seen her since I had my son, my oldest. And it was like as if no time had passed. And when I
Yeah.
tell you we barely talk, like just messages here and there, sporadic, saying, hi, oh, nice picture, this, that, 9 years. And it felt so good. I needed today because
Yeah.
last week was a hard week for me. And I think unconsciously, I know that the holiday is coming. And for those who don't know, the 25th, right, is Christmas. The 26th was my parents' anniversary. So that's kind of like a heartbreaking thing for me too, because my parents got divorced before my mom passed away. They got divorced when I was 18. And then
Yeah.
December 28th is my mom's birthday. So all those dates are very close to each other. So I think unconsciously I know what's coming, but I'm like trying to still mentally prepare myself.
I
Yeah.
must, I must, I must say this. What I learned, um, and I told myself in 2024 that I'm gonna take this on through next year, is that you can't you can't be a problem solver to everyone's problem.
That's
Like
right.
even if it's even if you part of that problem, you cannot only be, because my thing is I was the person that got the family together. I was the person
Mm-hmm.
that do activities and all of that, like, and everybody just show up to participate, eat your food, leave, don't contribute, don't do nothing. But the thing is that when you do that, you actually lose out on your family. And I learned, like, I put so much energy in into a family that really don't want to be connected, or into friends that it's not their priority, or the friendship is not a big deal to them. But I told myself, you know what, I'm done with that. I'm done with trying to make people problems my problems. Like, if the family just ain't getting together, the family just ain't getting together. But come
Mhm.
2024, like, if shit don't get start to switch up or change, baby, I'm finna have me sisters,
Mm-hmm.
cousins running around here. I'm about to have my own family. I'm going to
Yeah.
create,
Right.
because now I realize it's no such thing as blood thicker than water. It doesn't. It's all about
Yeah.
loyalty.
Yeah.
You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? And I done had friends, and I done had people that's not my blood done show me so much love than the people that should done birth me, or the people that been in that's been raised up with me.
Yeah.
People really rise and just turn out to just their way, and sometimes
Mm-hmm.
their way not gonna be your way. So it's just like, you know what, you can't make a mom be a mom, you can't
Mm-hmm.
make a daughter be a daughter to you,
Mm-hmm.
you can't make a sister be a sister to you. You just cannot. The only thing you can say is that this is what, and I had to have that heart to heart with my sister just a few minutes ago. I was like, oh, everybody want me to step out and, help with mom's this, with my biological mom, this and this and that. But this, when I say nobody even said happy birthday to my child, did nobody even say, hey, you over there sick or whatever, who got mommy? Nobody. So that people can miss me with that. So I told myself, come 2024, it's me and my child. I'm putting so much energy. She's gonna get tired. You know what I'm saying? And I realized that when I put so much energy and say, hey, I'm going this with my daughter and all that, I noticed that I have cousins or I have friends that say, oh, I want to go. You going? Can I go? What? I would like to go places with y'all. Can you start inviting me? Cause then I feel like you can't put yourself in a role, you know what I'm saying, in that big role, because I'm telling you, it would damage you mentally. So you know what? I can't get back in that role no more. You know what? I gotta fall back in line. I want to be that person that when somebody do a gathering, I just show up and say, okay, well, and I can bring a gift or then, but far as like putting it all together, no, I'm not doing that. If it's not at my house and I'm doing it for me, I'm not doing it for no family, no friendships, no, I'm not doing it no more. Like that, this world not where it's meant to be, and I can't. And for us the like seasonal stress, I say I'm reading this book, and it's called Better Way of Thinking. When I say that's a really good book, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put that somewhere in the chat to let y'all know the author and all. When I say get yourself in some mind books, like it's this other book. It say empowering women. Like ancestors. Read about your ancestors or some. Go back into the old times. Like I was just talking about. I told myself, sure, I guess I never. I guess I'll be married to the Bible. I'll be married and to myself or whatever. Because let me tell you something. Um, if I can't get that old love like back in the days, I don't want it. I'm sorry. I don't know what these guys thinking that you supposed to take care of them. I don't know what it is. And it's just crazy. Now I see people don't even dress up anymore. I see y'all pretty with your makeup, with your lipsticks and stuff like that, because cause you guys still motivated. You guys putting your face on and dressing yourself up and all that. And then I found myself, I don't even do that no more. Like it's just like it's just so much has happened. Like it's like every 5 minutes something has happened where you dropping a tear, you wiping off mascara,
Well, what I
or
would say, you beautiful without it, Jay.
Yes.
And when you put it on or it don't have it on.
but baby, let me tell y'all something. Don't
And
do
then
that,
I
baby,
think
because
that
y'all got
pink
y'all.
book
I'm
is
not
just
gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna let you do me, baby. Y'all got y'all lipstick, y'all got your hair done, the lashes is popping, baby. The blushes is on, baby. I'm sitting here looking like that the Cowboys lost, but baby, the Cowboys won. So let me tell y'all something. So yes, I want my lashes, baby. I don't even have y'all know something is going on. I don't even have my damn wine. I don't have my wine. I think I'm
well,
over
what?
here
Well,
craving for my
I just said
wine.
we gotta limit that so we can get it together. You on that? You reading that book? You encouraging your brain? You doing some? You kiss your brain for yourself.
Yeah,
Yes.
because I was like, man, I gotta be sober. I said I like when I hit this, I was told that, someone's cancer came back. So and it just threw me for a loop. Like I had to take 15 minutes back. I had my wine, I had everything getting prepared for the meeting and all that. I had my notes, all that. I was like, you know what? Boy, the storm just love is say it's
You know
headed
what
on
they
right.
say, Jay, that when it rains, it pours, it thunders, it lightens. Um,
Yeah.
But like you said earlier,
It's a
there is
rainbow
a
one.
rainbow at the end
Yes.
of this storm, and we all go through it at different periods of time. You know, there's always seasons and times, and my heart goes to you because you're in that time where it's hitting you left, right, front, back, sideways. Like it's just coming, it's just hitting you. And I've been getting
Yeah.
hits too here and there, but for me, like what helps me and what I've learned, if I look feel good on the outside, it could help me on the inside.
Right.
And my mom, when I tell my mom was such a beautiful woman. She always had her makeup. Even when she had cancer in hospice in the hospital, she still would put her makeup on because
Right.
she was like, I don't care
Yeah.
how I look, my face gonna be made, and y'all gonna help me get dressed up. And that's what we would do because it
Right.
really helped and would switch her mood up, despite that you could tell she
Yeah.
didn't feel good, but it made her feel
Right.
good having her face on. And I am the splitting image of my mother, and right now when I'm looking at myself,
Yeah.
I look just like her with how she, because she got really thin towards the end. So yeah,
Mhm.
I right now I'm looking at myself, and I used to have so much trouble looking at my own image at the beginning because I look so much like my mom. But
Yeah.
that's my take. That's why I do my makeup, because I did not feel like it today. I was like, I was like, let me go ahead and put this face on. And I pulled my hair back. Girl, this right here, this is just me pulling my hair down. And it's all crinkly and crazy, but this camera making it look real good right now. But you're beautiful both inside and
Well,
outside. You really are, Jay, because I prefer people,
that's right.
I get more compliments when I don't have any makeup on. I don't know what it is. When I don't have any makeup on, I get more compliments. I'm like, what is it without makeup that it just, attracts more positivity? I'll put it that way.
Okay.
She's
Well,
like,
I'm
no.
going to answer what
Let
you
me
can
get. Let
do.
me,
What? Well, I mean, you're beautiful. Both of y'all are beautiful. Y'all beautiful ladies. But they said, what can you do if you want to get out and meet new people through the holiday? Well, you can go online, and wherever you live at, because I've done it for clients in Texas. There is groups that meet, and
who
if
am I
Dallas
one?
meet,
Hmm.
huh?
No, they said
So
let's
you can
toast. Where's the wine, ladies?
Wow.
so you can
I
go to
know that's what
Dallas
I'm
Meet
saying.
and
Hmm.
check out go to some of these activities that they have. They have all kind of activities on there. Just Google it. Go and so that it have different things that different people. They have book clubs. They have salsa dancing. They have
Ooh, I
jazz.
want a
And
salsa.
so just find things like that.
I
There's
know,
black
right?
museums. There's museums here. There's African American museums. There's so many different things that you can go
Yes.
out and do. Go
Hmm.
out and do them. Go and meet these people. There's nothing wrong with that. Get dressed, go out and meet these people.
Hmm.
Enjoy your
Okay.
holiday.
Because you
Yeah.
might
And
run, you might just run into me, baby. Because let me see. I'm going to be out there. You might just run
you
into
gonna
me.
be
You say, is that
outside.
Jay?
You gonna be
Is
outside,
that
Jay? Get outside,
what?
Jay.
That you might
So
say, is
just
that
go
Jay?
out there
I'll put
because
it
you
all on the
can.
table. I'm like, is
Yeah.
that Jay? Yes, it's me. How you doing, baby? Ah. Let me tell y'all
Yeah.
better get out there, enjoy yourself, meet y'all new people.
Yes.
I do agree with that.
It's
I have
you
met
can do
great people.
horse
I have met
Yes.
great people.
riding, equines. There's all kind of things.
Let me tell y'all something. Me and
Uh,
Nisha and my sister, we actually went to Fort Worth rooftop and watched the movie, and that
Uh-huh.
was really, really nice.
I've been wanting
oh
to go
yeah.
watch a movie. Because there's a lot of places that do that rooftop or
Yeah, we
picnic.
brought our blanket and everything. It was
Yeah.
really nice. Drink
I
us
want.
some little drink and stuff. It
Yeah.
was really cute. It was really
Yeah.
nice.
Clyde
And
Clyde Warren Park usually has something like that
Oh
as well,
yeah.
but it's and they usually have a movie in the park as well. It's free. You can walk around, like Jay said.
Right.
You can take a little drink and walk around.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes there is even like food trucks out. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
there's all kind of little activities, especially if you live in the DFW area. But if you live any state, because I've done it for my clients, I looked it up for ladies who just trying to get back out there, or men
Mm-hmm.
that are trying to get out there. And you necessarily don't have to go and hook up with anybody. So it's not dating sites. That's not what these are. They're just sites that let you know what's going on in your city.
You
What's
know what? I
act-
think someone needs to invent an app for like just women and men, like just to want to get together and mingle
It's
or
all
do something. Like there needs to
Oh
be
it
an
well,
is
app
that's
now.
for.
It is
well, that's
now.
what we need
There
to
is
do a
one.
speed date. We need to come together and do like a little speed date. I always wanted to do that, like a little speed date where it's like 5 minutes, where you spend 5 minutes and y'all like go to and kind of charge people like, and you have like food and drinks at the door, charge people like $30, $20 to get in. I said I want to do that. I
But
said,
you know, ladies, this is why I like with any job that I've ever had, I always incorporate like a networking, community partners networking, and I'm actually incorporating that with my new job, and with a spin, where it's a self care evening, for leaders. Be that you're someone in the community constantly, you're a CEO, CFO, executive director, manager, some whatever, as long as you're a leader, any that can be anything, right? Even if you're a community advocate or activist. Um i'm going to be doing that on a quarterly basis. So, and I doing that with the twist of self-care, so that first we take care of a little bit of business, just tiny bits. Everyone introduce yourself, what do you have going on with your agency, what's upcoming, any events that you would like for anyone here to go to, are you looking for vendors, what have you, because most of the time people don't know each other in the room when I do them, because they get bigger and bigger each time. And then afterwards, now let's do some self-care activities. Now let's do something to take care of ourselves, because as mental health professionals, as community leaders, community networkers,
as
liaisons,
mothers,
content creators,
women.
podcast co-hosts, we put ourselves on the back burner as a mom, as a wife, as a sister, as an aunt, whatever role you are. And
As mommy,
we
mama.
probably multiple roles, right? We carry multiple roles here, each one of
We
us.
are all the
We put
time.
ourselves on the back burner. And I say that as someone who has done it countless times. And it's why I always fall back into my depression. And I said, no more. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm going to be selfish. I need to be selfish every now and then to take care of myself. So I say, be selfish. Be selfish, make
That's
time for
right.
yourself, and you don't even got to do it without your kids. You can take your kids with you. Anytime that I volunteer in the community, you will see my kids with me. If it's like something that's outside of work, even if it's with work, I take them with me. I'm like, y'all working and y'all gonna learn. I want to instill in you the importance of giving back to your community, because that's even a part of the Bible, right? God says that you should be giving back, to those who are in need,
It
and
just
helping.
feels, yeah, it just feels good. It's part of the
And it
12
feels really
steps.
good.
yeah,
It's
still,
part of the
yeah, I
12
do.
steps. It's part of anything is always, it's always part of giving back something you got. But
Mm-hmm.
I do, like you said, selfish, because that's one of the things that I want to advise as well. Set boundaries. Set
Yes.
boundaries. You have the right to say no.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't feel like you're going to meet, be able to make a certain program or make it
Or
to Aunt Joe's dinner, say
real quick.
no.
Real quick,
It,
before you go past it, Roberta, don't mean to interrupt, but real quick, or say not right now. I have a negative connotation with no's, and I think that's from my childhood, being told no and being told no in a very mean and aggressive way. So I have a very negative connotation. I found this out with therapy. So my therapist has me use not right now. Like I
well,
can't
the
take that
thing
on
is,
right now.
Yeah, because I can't
right,
say
right.
no either.
Yeah.
So
Well,
okay, I
if you
not
can't
right
say
now.
no, you can say
Mm,
not right now. But if they say, Roberta, on the 11th at 8 o'clock, can you come and do this and that? No, I have something else to do. I'm
Mm-hmm.
already allocated my time. No. And even if
Mm-hmm.
it's just to come home and, I'm a person, to be honest with you, if it's time for me to rest, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to come home and rest. Because you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I got to take care of Roberta. You see what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Well,
I got to take care of
but
Roberta.
Roberta, that come with experience too.
You're
Yeah.
right.
So
You're
so
right.
Yeah.
that's why you able to say no
No.
so quick. See
Mm-hmm.
me, I'm still like
Learning.
I'm still learning, and I
Mm-hmm.
think the more that I go through stuff, the more I'm standing on no.
Yeah.
Like the more
Yeah.
people take advantage of me. I think with
Hey, say that again.
Me and Jackie, we still going through people really just doing us any kind of way. And once continue to do us any kind of way, we'll be
Keep
like
doing it.
Roberta too. Like, no, Roberta, you've been through so much, and you probably been through like stuff way longer than
Mm-hmm.
us. So you don't
Yeah.
stand on business. You like, no, no, and
Right.
I'm more so, well, they need me, but
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. I'm a
they
people
need me,
pleaser.
I'm a
That's
people
my
pleaser.
problem. That's
Or
my
what
But
they
the
gonna think
thing,
of me if I tell them no? You know
that
what I'm
part.
saying?
yeah, but the
They gonna
thing
call
is,
me a bad person because I know I'm not no bad person. I know I'm not no bad friend.
but
Whatever
but
you
let
need
me let
help,
me tell
I'm
you
gonna help
about
you.
that. Let me tell you about saying no. Let me tell you about it. When you
Tell
don't
us.
say no and you still give them, check this out. Those be the
Mhm.
main people that still come after you. I don't care what you
Hey.
do for them. Those be the same ones that come after you. Those be the
Mm,
same ones in them rooms that got your name in their mouth and,
mm.
and negatively. Now they ain't gonna say what they did ask you to do and what you did and how many times you did it. And I'm just telling you, that is
Right.
my
You know what?
experience.
I've experienced that, Roberta, where I told someone, where I was there for someone, and this person I confided with them on something, and then I find out by someone else that they know what I told that person, when I know that's the only person we know, and I told that person
Yeah.
that, well, I know you heard from that person. Person
Well,
A. Person A heard from
yeah,
person B because person A, I confided in person A.
because
So
let me
that
tell
has
you.
happened to me too. And I think that's why I'm getting there to saying no, but I have such a negative connection to no
Yeah.
that I love the saying not right now. Like I don't have the bandwidth, I don't have the capacity right
Well,
now to take that on. So
and I
maybe
I
on dot dot
understand.
dot. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine. I understand that. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is I have I and this is proven. This is proven. The main people, the main clients you work with the hardest, be the ones that turn around and complain about you, turn you in. It's a boundary issue. And what they see
Mm-hmm.
is you have a willing to serve, right? So some people, and I hate to say it, but some people are users. You
Oh
see what I'm
God.
saying? And they get attracted to people who are givers. I'm a giver too. I really am.
But I don't want to
That's my
say no
tool.
to the wrong person. Like,
Me
I don't want to
too.
be saying no to the wrong person. This person really genuine, really needs you, because I won't want nobody saying no to me. And I know the type of person I am. Like, what you said no? You say you finna go to sleep? And I
Right?
and I,
Well,
I need to
yeah.
talk to you.
Mhm.
Like, no, because then
Hey.
again, I'ma shut down to the point that I feel like I don't have nobody to go to. So
Yeah.
that's another reason why I really don't say no, because I don't want nobody to end up, I might be that last person that they even ask for help. And then they go off and they do something, or they go off and say, and I just lost their trust or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's so
Yeah.
it's just it's different ways to think about the situation,
Yeah.
and it
Mhm.
just
Yeah, it
more
is.
so. But I do like the not right now, but I also do hear you, Roberta. Like,
Yeah,
when are you going to get
definitely.
your rest? And when are
Yeah.
you going to sit down and say,
Because
so
you
it's
you
So what I took advantage of, I let everybody know, like, hey, like when my sister or somebody or cousins or whatever, I say I need this weekend. I tell myself I need this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I'm saying? And whoever called me, I say, hey, look, I promised myself this weekend. I've been going through
Yep.
this, and this, and that.
Yes.
I'm not trying to ignore you,
Same.
but how can I help you if I'm not at 100%? So
Cannot pour from an
you
empty
gotta
cup,
tell,
Jay.
yeah. So you gotta give yourself the windows, like,
Yes.
ooh, I need this break, because if you go at 100 miles per hour, you're gonna be looking like this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just now saying, like, oh, okay, dang. This weekend was great. I didn't have no disruption. I said, this is my weekend where I
Mhm.
just really focus on me and be me.
Yeah.
No distractions, no nothing. And and I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Walking all on my back patio, sit on my little porch thing,
Same. I will also add, like,
want some
putting your
hot
phone
chocolate.
when it's your weekend. I
Yeah.
did that this weekend. I put my phone on D&D, I don't know how many times. And I started putting it when I sit down at the dinner table too, because for me, when I see it go off, I don't know if this is an OCD thing. I don't know. I feel like I have a touch of OCD. Whenever I see that phone go off, I'm like, ooh, I gotta clear out that
Yeah.
notification. I gotta reply to this message now.
Yep.
Like
That's
if the
me.
world is gonna end. But I
Right.
don't know. That's just something in me. So I've learned. Let me put my phone
And
on
that's
D&D.
another, let me interject. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
That's another tip. Yes. Turn that phone off. The
But
world is
what
gonna
if
be okay.
it's
God been
emergency?
Oh, on your
Girl,
phone, you have an
I've been
iPhone. Wait,
running this thing
Jay, you
way
have an
before
iPhone,
y'all got
right?
here. So he gonna
Yes,
keep
you have
on
an
taking
iPhone. You
care of
can
it.
personalize it to only get calls and messages from certain people. You can
For
personalize
real?
it. Yeah, I'll show you. You
Girl,
can
I'm
personalize
not
it.
doing
Okay.
that. I'ma just have to catch the
Yes.
emergency later. Cause it's still gonna be an emergency if it's a real one. No, ma'am.
So as so
No.
so
My
you guys,
blood pressure ain't gonna be going up and down.
as you can see, so it's different ways that you
Yes.
guys can do it. It's just what's best for you. If
Mm-hmm.
you know that you ain't getting a lot of rest and a lot of breaks, Roberta way
Set
is a
that
good way,
time.
because I needed that at that time,
Mm-hmm.
Roberta way, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm always doing the, oh,
Yeah.
let me help you.
Always
You
go,
know
go, go,
what?
go,
It's
go.
okay. Even though I got, like, I need to get caught up on work, or I need to do something with my daughter because I haven't did nothing, but I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, let me put that on a back burner just to help you. And you like, oh well, and then when it finally come down to me helping you, it's like it wasn't even that big of a deal. This is something that
Mm-hmm.
could have waited.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I really do
Definitely.
understand
This was cool. I think we need a part two. Look,
Yeah.
I think there's
And
still some stuff
sometimes it's
that you want to
control
hit.
issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
no, I was just gonna say sometimes it's control issues. And then sometimes no, because we're gonna talk about what I want to talk about another time. What we're talking about is poor boundaries a lot of times, and it's
Yes.
our culture. It's all
right.
of our culture.
Hey,
And we're
say that
gonna
again.
talk about it and our poor and our family dynamics that go like this.
Woo.
And that is
Yes.
very dysfunctional. But
Right.
we're gonna talk
Mm-hmm.
about that another time. We're gonna talk about this is season
Yes.
Okay.
greetings. Seasons.
Yes.
Season
Season
Merry
of
greetings.
Christmas, y'all.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Reach out to us. Follow us. Don't forget to reach out to us should you have any questions, anything you want us to particularly talk about. Also, my handle changed. It is Jackie the Wellness Advocate now. Jackie the Wellness Advocate. Since everyone here knows me, Jackie, just wanted to put that out there. But follow us if you're not already following us. DM us, email us so that we can talk about what you want us to talk about too. All right. So y'all have a
And
good
we
night.
love y'all. Mwah.
Yes. Bye.